Subscribe to this YouTube channel and please enjoy watching this video. Here we go. Crystal Palace boss Roy Hodgson will be leaving Selhurst Park at the end of the 2023-24 season, according to transfer insider Dean Jones, while he also name-dropped a potential successor that Palace are fond of, while speaking to GiveSport. After signing a new one-year contract with his employers in the summer, Hodgson replaced stand-in boss Paddy McCarthy, who was overseeing proceedings following Patrick Vieira's departure. Palace have endured a difficult start to the campaign ever since the 76-year-old resumed his role in the Eagles' dugout, and now faces the wrath of their support, while it has been reported that his replacement has already been lined up. Hodgson's future at Palace on the rocks. It has not been the return to the hot seat that either Hodgson or the club had envisaged. Despite getting a tune out of his players in the latter part of 2022-23, the veteran coach, who once was in charge of England, has struggled to replicate the same form this term, which has caused questions to arise over his suitability. The Telegraph have reported that although the club do not fear being dragged into a relegation scrap come the end of the season, and that Hodgson's place at the club is currently not in danger, that an upturn in upcoming results is expected from someone of Hodgson's ilk and stature. Nottingham Forest boss Steve Cooper, who is under contract until the summer of 2025, has caught the eye of Palace's higher-ups and by club chairman Steve Parish, in particular, as reported by TalkSport. The report suggests that the Welshman is currently under fire on the back of the Tricky Trees' worrying run of results, and, as such, Palace are on hand to pounce. Beyond Cooper, Ipswich Town boss Kieran McKenna, who is pushing for back-to-back promotions, is also on the club's managerial shortlist, according to journalist Alan Nixon. However, McKenna's services do come at a price, which may deter Palace from advancing with discussions. Thanks to McKenna's unfathomable success with the now championship outfit, the Tractor Boys are contemplating whether or not to slap a compensation package, worth £4 million, on his head as the interest in his signature continues to rise. Dean Jones on Roy Hodgson. Jones suggested that, no matter what happens between now and the end of the season, Hodgson will be parting ways with Palace once the campaign is done and dusted. However, the season manager's saving grace is that the transfer insider believes the club's hierarchy, headed by Parish, are not going to cut ties midway through 2023-24, unless they find themselves in extreme circumstances, whether that be an unavoidable bad run of games and results that potentially come their way or a potential successor they admire, such as Cooper, becomes available. Speaking to Dugout News YouTube channel, he said, "Roy Hodgson doesn't have a long-term future at Crystal Palace. He's going to be gone at the end of the season, no matter what happens. And Crystal Palace's ownership would prefer not to get rid of him halfway through the season. What is going to take to change that? It's going to be a dreadful run of results that is just unavoidable, that you have to make a change, or a manager like Steve Cooper becomes available, who Palace like, and they're like, okay, we need to move for this guy now so that we don't miss the boat." Meanwhile, trio of PL clubs set to battle it out for Marc Guehi. Much of Palace's transfer business revolves around ensnaring young talent with the hopes of developing them up into regular starters for the club, though, of course, that comes with a risk. When the Londoners parted ways with £18 million to get their hands on the brilliant Marc Guehi back in July 2021, many may not have envisaged him becoming one of their top players, all while becoming a 9-cap England international. Recently, Jones told Dugout News that Palace will be eager to tie down Guehi to a long-term contract with no intention of letting the sought-after ace leave, unless a club can come in and offer a mouth-watering price for their captain. As a reward for his consistent performances at the heart of the Palace back line, the 23-year-old has a trio of Premier League clubs circling around his signature as we edge closer to the January transfer window opening. According to 90 Minutes, Manchester United, Newcastle United and Tottenham Hotspur are all keeping tabs on the centre-back, while perennial Bundesliga champions Bayern Munich are also showing an interest, too. That being said, the same report suggests that the former Stamford Bridge prospect is keen to remain at Selhurst Park until the summer transfer window, with a spot in Gareth Southgate's Euro 2024 squad up for grabs. Let us know what you think about the entire thing in the comments section below. Additionally, stay tuned and subscribe to this YouTube channel for the latest news and updates from around the world. We sign out.